Hey there, this is Chad Garber, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to play Day Tripper by the Beatles. Here, I'm going to show you three parts. Here's one of them. Alright, and then there's... And then there's... Okay, and those are the three parts. I'm not going to show you the guitar solo, but those are the three parts. And so, by the way, if you like these videos, please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That way, and then hit the little notification bell, and you'll get notifications every time I upload new videos. And I'll be doing at least one guitar lesson a week, if not a lot more. So thank you so much for that. All right, first part. All you're doing is you're going to take the low E, you're going to pick the low E, and then you're going to put your middle pick the middle, put your middle finger and pick the third fret of the low E. And then you're going to take your ring finger and do a hammer on to the fourth fret of the low E. Okay? Then you're going to take your pointer finger and you're going to pick the second fret of the A string. Okay? And here's the main part of the song. When you hit the second fret of the A string, you're going to put your pointer finger over both the second fret of the A string and the second fret of the D string for the next part. So it's so you don't have to go. You put your pointer finger over the second fret of the A and the D string, and then after you do the second fret of the A string, you pick the second fret of the D string. And I pick down on the A string on the second fret of the, and I pick up on the second fret of the D string. Okay. Okay, and then you take your pointer finger off and pick the D string open, down pick. Once you get that part, that's the main part of the song. Okay, and then you put your pointer finger on the second fret of the A string, pick that again, pick down, and then take a ring finger and pick on the fourth fret of the D string. So again, pick up down on the second fret of the A, and up on the fourth fret of the D string. And then you're going to pick on the second fret of the A string again. Yep. So then you're going to pick down on the second fret of the A string again. And then you're going to pick up on the D string open. And then you're going to pick down on the second fret of the D open. I mean, not open, second fret of the D. So it's... Again, this part can be a little confusing. It took me a few minutes to get it, to figure it out, because it was just kind of a confusing pattern for me. But once you learn it, it's real easy. So again, it's this. Okay, so that's the first part. Second part is the same thing, except you're moving down to the A string and going from there. So then you're doing the exact same thing, but you start on the A string. And so what you're doing is you're doing the open A, then you're taking you're picking the third fret of the A string with your middle finger, and then you're doing a hammer-on with the ring finger onto the fourth fret of the A string. Then you're going to use your pointer finger to hit the second fret of the D string, pick down, and then you're going to put your pointer finger down over the D string and the G string on the second fret. So you can do that same thing. So you pick down on the second fret of the D string, and you pick up on the second fret of the G string while you're having your pointer finger over both those strings, just like you did on the other part. And then you're gonna pick the G open. They're gonna you're gonna pick that up, and then pick down on the second fret of the D string. Use your ring finger to pick on the fourth fret of the G string, and you're gonna pick up there. Then you're gonna go back to the second fret of the D string, and then you're gonna pick up on that, and then you're gonna pick down on the open G. Then you're gonna pick up on the open the G. Then you're gonna pick down when you hit the second fret of the G string. So again, it's exactly the same thing, except it's moving down one string. So you can even do a hammer on if you want to on the last part. Okay, that's not kind of easy. You know what? I actually recommend that. I recommend you do the very last note on both riffs. Yeah, you do. So on the very last, you're gonna pick the second fret of the D string on the D string open, and then you're gonna just hammer on to the second fret of the D string. The same thing I told you, except you're doing a hammer on there too, and the same thing with this other part. So that's okay, and then he goes to the A part, and he only does it once. So he does the E, I think 3 times, and then he'll go to the A for once, and goes back down to the 3. Okay, and then goes back down to the E. So here's the whole part. Okay, that's the whole part. And then he goes to the next part, which is really simple. You're just going to do bar chords the whole time. You're going to start on the F sharp bar chord, and I just do the first 3, so you don't have to worry about whether it's major or minor. I just do, I think it's minor all the times, but so yeah, I think it's actually minor. So you just do it. You put your, like for instance, for the F, when you go to the F sharp, you put your pointer finger on the second fret of the low E, and you put your ring finger on the fourth fret of the A, and your pinky on the fourth fret of the D, and then just strum all of the strings. You're going to move that in different positions, okay? So you're going to start off in the second fret of the E string, then he goes to the A, he goes to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th fret of the E string. And then he goes down to the 4th fret of the E string with the same bar chord. Then he goes all the way up to the 9th fret of the E string. And this is how he does it, by the way. I just got done watching the video, and this is exactly how he does it. And he goes to the 9th fret of the E string, and then to the 7th fret. And then back to the beginning. Yeah, and so that is the song, and that, again, that hammer on at the end, it makes it much easier. And so you can do it either way, but I like it a lot. So anyway, that is the song. Later on, he goes to the solo. If you want to do the guitar part while the other guy's doing the solo, you could just you do a bar chord on the 7th fret of the E string. And the other guy's going. If you want to learn that part, he's just going. I'll tell you how to do it real quick. Okay, so you do the 7th fret bar chord. Take your ring finger and hit the 10th fret of the low E. Hammer on with your pinky, at least I do it. Your pinky to the 11th fret of the E string. And then, again, this is a little bit difficult part. Take your ring finger again and move it to the 9th fret of the A string. So it's really uncomfortable. Or you could use your middle finger for the 9th. Let's see. Well, no, because for the next part, yeah, so that's what I do. I'd go. Yep, hit your ring finger on the 9th fret of the A string. And then you use your ring finger also to cover up the 9th fret of both the A string and the D string. And then you do that same kind of, you pick down on the 9th fret of the A string, and then you pick up on the 9th fret of the D string. And then you put your pointer finger and pick the 5th, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7th fret of the D string. Pick down. And then you use your ring finger again to hit the 9th fret of the A string. And then you do something weird. You put your pointer finger. And then you use your pointer finger and you land on the 6th fret of the G string. It's kind of weird. I mean, it makes perfect sense because that's the Aeolian scale, but it's kind of weird to do it. And then you just simply do the end of it with your, pick down on the 9th fret of the A string, pick up on the 7th fret of the D string, and then hammer on the 9th fret of the D string. Then it does something, I don't really know what else it does, but that's pretty much the solo part. He just adds that little, some kind of bend afterwards, okay? And so that is it. And so again, if you like these videos, please go ahead and say like. And if you want to subscribe, that'd be great. If not, then that's cool too. And so thank you so much. Have a great day and rock on with the Beatles.